Want to become a private investigator? Well, it's going to take more than a trench coat and a magnifying glass. Hey, my name is Lance. I am a California private investigator, and I've been a private investigator for over 25 years. And I'm going to give you a little information on how you can become a private investigator. Well, and it all depends on your specific state that you're trying to get licensed in. Some states, you don't need a license. You don't need investigative experience. You don't need any college degrees or anything. And some states are real strict. Like in California, they got specific licensing requirements that you must follow. So an example of a state that has no licensing requirements is Idaho. You go to Idaho, you just say you're a private investigator and you're a private investigator. Now you may have to get a business license and things like that for your local municipality, but it's really up to the states to determine the licensing requirements. Now, depending on which state you're in, yours may have something different than California. So I put a list together. It's on my website. There's a link below or above in the video description for the licensing requirements for each specific state. But here's what it takes in California. California, you have to be 18 years or older. You have to have 6,000 hours of investigative experience. Now those hours can be obtained as being a police officer, military police, an insurance adjuster, working for a private investigator, doing investigations. You know, those are some of the ways that you can get your investigative experience. And you're going to have your supervisor sign off on it. So a prior supervisor or current supervisor will actually have to sign off on the investigative experience. Then you're going to need to pass a criminal background check, which is done with fingerprints through the California Department of Justice and the FBI. You're going to need to take a 2-hour multiple choice examination. Then you're going to have to pay a fee. And now you become a private investigator in California. Now, you know, different states have different rules and requirements. So if you're seriously considering becoming a private investigator, I put together a private investigator career guide checklist, which goes over the different steps of what you need to look at and look for and what to do to become a private investigator as your career, because it's really a career or a business. Because I don't work for a company, even though you can do investigative work for companies. I work for myself. I make my own hours, you know, and I work harder for myself than I do working for a regular job. But you know, I make my own hours, and I specialize in different types of investigations. And I learned this through my years of experience, you know, doing different types of investigations. Or if you're really ready to jumpstart your career as a private investigator, I put together a private investigator training course that you can take online. It's self-paced, and you get a certificate when you complete it. So if you want more information on that course, there's a link down below as well. So make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit the bell notification so you can be notified when I upload additional videos.